I'm very glad for Kiz. I'm very happy for the bottom of the lineup after we all crushed them for the last week, me included.
Yeah.
So, hey, thank you for stepping up, doing your job, and shoving it in the face of your naysayers. And that's a big win versus a really good pitcher to get a split. So, Cardinals, well done. Hey, you can't just rip on them all the time.
No.
If they win a game against a good team with a very good all-star caliber starter, and you put a 6th spot on the board,
yeah, you did.
and all your guys at the bottom of the order that are hitting below 200 that you've been calling out for a week or so, if they all come through, give them their well-deserved props. And now let's keep it up.
Keep it up. There you go. Now let's keep it up. Absolutely right. You want to hear some bombs? I want to hear some of these calls from Danny and Mac. What do we got over there, Sir Nathaniel?
How about a Dickerson bomb?
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Corey Dickerson, baby.
Dickerson. And Dickerson with a high fly ball into deep right field. Castellanos back. At the wall. Gone! 2-run blast.
See ya.
Dickerson. He's driven it in 3 tonight. Corey Dickerson with his 3rd home run. And it's opened up a 5-1 St. Louis lead.
Can I say something right quick? I didn't know that they played that siren in the background after home runs. Is that they've always been doing that? Is that a stupid question, Jimmy? You're giving me that look.
Because I don't really know. I can't really remember.
I heard a siren. I'm like, I don't remember. The point is,
that was actually the paramedics. There was an issue downtown.
Oh yeah.
Or there was another protest.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, go ahead.
So the bottom of the lineup still. I mean, last night, because Pujols is hitting a little bit, he had another hit. Actually went ahead of Stan for the major league record in all-time extra base hits, so he's in sole possession of 3rd place, moving ahead of Stan the Man. But the bottom 4 guys, still 216, 186, 183, and 181. However, on the night...
Why, so negative?
On the
Jeez.
Well, let me finish.
Gosh.
Say that seemed like an interruption.
No, it's an interjection.
On the night, though, 5 for 13. So, and for Dickerson, RBI single, 2-run homer. This is a guy who's in his 3rd game back from the IL, who came back and said he kind of feels like this is a reset for him, and he kind of admitted that he had a bad attitude because in the beginning he wasn't getting the regular at bats he thought he'd be getting. And he said, I'm starting fresh, and last night hopefully is the beginning of something for Corey Dickerson.
What's his nickname, by the way?
Dickie.
Dickie? Dickster?
What would be his hockey nickname? Dixie?
Oh, I don't know. You get creative with that. That's what I was asking.
Okay, but what would be his name if he was a hockey player? What could you call him in the media? Like you might have the name.
The Dickster.
Okay, so you might have the name for the boys, but you could call him the Dickster.
The Dickster.
So if you're saying after the game, Corey Dickerson scores 2 goals. Hey, great game from the goalie. Dickster had a couple.
Yeah, Dickster had a couple.
I think that plays.
His nickname is C Dizzle.
C Dizzle. What's up? I like that.
He doesn't look like a C Dizzle.
Yeah, but who does? Like, it is what it is. Well, I don't know.
Not him.
Not him. Complete opposite, but go ahead.
I call him Corey.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
May I ask a question, though?
Sure.
Because you did, and I'm sure you did all the interviews and all that, and Dickerson came out and said, okay, not feeling great early in the season, and maybe didn't get the at-bats he wanted. But didn't he get a lot of opportunities early?
Yeah.
So I think it's fair to say he did get a lot of opportunities.
Well, he wasn't just killing that. He said he also said the results. I think he felt like he wasn't getting enough at bats, and then he didn't come through when he was given opportunities, and it kind of the sense I got, and not his exact words, were kind of snowballed on him, and he got in a bad spot, not only in terms of his swing mechanics, but also his attitude.
Is he making excuses? Is that what you're trying to say, Charlie?
No, Jim was there.
Yeah.
I was reacting to Jim's comment. I wasn't there.
Okay.
I would just think, I'm glad that he went off last night. I hope it continues. I do think that early on, he got a lot of opportunities. They did basically sign him for that specific reason to be a lefty bat.
Yeah.
So do we have the sound? Because one of the questions I asked, if you could figure out that, like second or third question, I asked him about, is it a reset for you? Because I only had a handful of questions, and I thought that would be germane.
Joe
Let's
Germain.
see if this is it, Jim.
It is nice to, feel what I've been feeling since I've been hurt, what I've been working on when I went down. Felt really good down there and be able to translate, have good at-bats, and slow it down. Really felt good.
Yeah, that's not it.
Either way, look, I hope he hits 290 and slugs 500.
Yeah. How about Big Albert last night? I mean, God, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Every time he runs, I'm like, right? Like I know great game again last night. We'll break it all down. He a little pissy poo afterwards with the home run derby coming out.
No, he was fine.
Pissy poo.
A little pissy poo, and we got the audio of that.
But so you're telling me that if you cringe when he runs, meaning you feel like he could hurt himself,
Yes.
nothing's better than him being in the home run derby then, because guys never get hurt during that.
I know, but am I wrong on that one? He ran it out last night. He was kind of close, and I'm just like, God, no. And he slowed down before he hit the bag because I feel like he's going to blow his Achilles out or his knee.
I think that's a legitimate.
Man.
I could be wrong. I think what you're speaking of is he hit a line shot to short. Didi Gregorius essentially fell down and was able to still get up and rifle the ball to first and make the play. And look, Albert is fantastic. We all know. First ballot Hall of Famer.
Of course. Yeah.
He's an older gentleman. He's not very fast. And I do think that particular play, when the shortstop fields it, falls down, is able to recollect himself, make the throw, and still get somebody out. I think most people saw that, and it's just it's something you kind of chuckle
He was
about.
going, though. He was running that one
What are you
out.
trying to say?
You know exactly the play I'm talking about.
I know. I think he threw from his knees.
I don't really recall that at all.
He darted that from his knees. That's actually an awesome play, but he knew he had some time. Look, that's my point.
But Yachty and Albert sometimes take grief for not running things out. And you could ask Ollie. Ollie said, look, everyone should run it out except those two guys based on where they are in their career, based on what we're trying to get out of them. He doesn't want them to blow out a hamstring.
I know.
On a play where, now, granted.
I'm not even saying that. He was running fast.
He was running back. I don't want him to run.
I'm not dogging him in any way, shape, or form.
I want him to walk to the base.
Just, look, I'm also 40. Whatever age, 42, you're just not that fast.
Yeah. Seth is going to beat you in a race. It is what it is.
Obviously.
He's going to beat you in a race.
So Katie Wu, good for her, broke the story that Albert is going to be participating in the home run derby at the All-Star game. So, and she's broken a lot of stuff. So good for Katie Wu, but it's out there. So last night in the locker room, I started asking Albert some questions. One about going past Stan in the all-time extra base hits lead, and about the fact that he mentioned he made some adjustments on the last road trip, and you can see it. He's in a good place now. I mean, his at-bats look better. He looks more comfortable, looks more locked in. And then I asked him about being in the home run derby. We didn't know at the time you're going to be part of the home run derby. Can you explain what you're looking for out of that and how much fun that might be for you?
Yeah, I don't know how that got out. So I was supposed to make an announcement on Thursday on Instagram, but I guess the cat got out of the hat. So unfortunately, you can't keep a secret anymore. So, I apologize to Major League Baseball because that was supposed to be something pretty special on Thursday, but somebody decided to write about it. So. But it's pretty exciting, to be back in the All-Star game and just have an opportunity to be asked again to be part of the home run derby, something that is going to be my 5th trip doing that. It's pretty awesome, and I'm pretty blessed to be able to do it, and especially in a place, in Dodger Stadium, where I spent, a lot of my time last year. I think I'm just truly blessed to be able to do that and go back and do that, so hopefully I can put a good show for the fans.
Do you think he's like Katie Wu, like piss at her?
I'm not even sure he knows how it got out.
Oh, okay.
To be honest with you,
I guess the cat got out of the hat.
Cat got out of the hat.
Yeah, man. Those cats.
So, and here's the thing. Like, I know everyone was like, Albert's a nostalgia signing and blah, blah. And, there have been stretches where he hasn't given you much of anything. But I don't know if you're a Cardinal fan, how you couldn't enjoy. He's on a hot streak right now. Yeah. Just had a homer, doubles, to go past Stan. I don't know if you're a Cardinal fan, how you could not be enjoying.
But last month.
And they won.
Last month, though, he like you're watching him, like, what's going on here?
But, and I get that, except that they didn't really have many better options.
Charlie, I'm just saying.
They didn't have many better options. So
versus righties?
Who?
Statistically, anyone.
I get it, but the reason I put them out there is I don't think they felt like they really had much in terms of other options. But the good news is, so yesterday, Tyler O'Neill cleared for all baseball activities. So I watched him. He was throwing for the first time. He's got the wrist, and then he was taking swings. He said he took like 30 swings. So he said the main thing is how he recovers tomorrow, meaning today, and he expects to be ready to go. And I said, do you think you're going to need another rehab? He said, I don't want to do that. I hope they put me right into the lineup. So that remains to be seen how they handle that.
You know who was awesome last night? Who do you think I'm thinking of?
Me?
Besides you.
All right.
Mr. Sage.
Yeah, Michael's good, but I'm thinking of somebody else. Looked awesome last night.
Dylan Carlson.
There you go. Watch him run the bases. He's flying. Made some awesome plays. Good for him, man. You got any of those audio? I want to hear some of this. I like that Dylan Carlson.
You want to hear like the defensive plays?
I don't know. Something good.
Hang on here.
He made some
Just
badass.
play something with an
Here
eye.
he is. Grounding out.
Here's Michael is talking about that Sage.
Okay.
Since I didn't burn any today, so it's residually around.
That's a pretty important thing, though.
Yeah, well, I got
cleared out.
I've got 2 more bundles here, but I got to order some, from Whole Foods or from somewhere. Yeah.
Carryover.
Yeah. It's a pungent smell. It kind of sticks around, stings the nostrils, so it's good.
No, it's not good, though. I have a complaint now.
Yes, it is.
I have a complaint now. It's good for him, I guess, but
And winning.
And the Cardinals.
Okay, fine. I'm just saying, Sage smells like crap. And you don't want that around when you're trying to play a game and you need to be athletic and you're breathing in stuff. I don't want that around me.
So
I might write an email.
It's funny that you say that. So I'm not part of the want some crowd, and I get it. We're in business and people like that getting their mind right. But when they were burning, I said,
Go to Block Dispenser.
It smells. Yeah, I'm for that.
Yeah.
It's just not. At my stage, I'm not my thing. So I said it smells like we had a lot of people smoking weed up in here, and they're like, "What? You think sage smells like weed? You don't know what." Like I was being mocked because the lingering smell. I thought it smelled like some people were passing around the once.
Nasty weed. That's railroad track weed.
That's what someone said. Someone said you must be buying some really bad stuff. I ain't buying nothing.
Man, there's a big difference, and it's funny though. I figured the boys would jump all over that. That's hilarious. But the sage smells like crap, and it's like, and don't you get sick of it? It gives you a headache.
I'm not around it much.
I know.
Did it outside.
I'm just saying. Okay, so it's not that close to down. I'm just saying.
It's in an open air stadium, so he did it, and then there was like a little lingering smell, and then it's gone.
It gets in your nostrils. Your eyes water. Like, well. I don't get
for a
it.
Cardinal win, I'd smell sage 24/7 for a month straight.
Here's a little Carlson. Here's an outfield assist. He pegged him at second.
It's a souvenir.
Let's go.
3-2. The curveball is lined into left center field. Over to cut it off. It'll be Carlson. Bohm thinking 2. The throw.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Get on.
Goodbye. And an outfield assist. Dylan Carlson right on the bag.
Courtesy Valley Sports Midwest.
Yeah, Valley Sports Midwest.
And our buddy Danny Mack, who is killing it.
God, he's good.
And this was, this guy's tracked down now 2 balls to left center field. It happened to be this time Michaelis was on the mound. I wonder if the center fielder actually felt like making a play behind him last night.
word.
Interesting.
Out of their shoes, they are swinging so hard.
Hall with a fly ball into deep left center. Carlson over. Oh, he made the catch!
Woo.
Dylan Carlson. He's got an outfield assist. And now a great play in left center. What a homestand he has had at center.
Like watching him play.
And he got a sore knee. He's playing with a sore knee.
Dang.
And he's hitting.
Dang.
Man.
He was flying
I
around
would
the
make
bases.
sure that guy's knee is sore at all times.
Yeah.
So I always thought, I like the Cardinal outfield. I like when they're healthy. I always said, I think Carlson's going to be a Gold Glover in right. Okay? Bader, Gold Glove in center. O'Neill, Gold Glove. And so they're getting healthy. We'll have to wait and see when Bader comes back. But Carlson has put on a show in center field defensively. And he's a streak hitter, and right now he's hot. But I think he's kind of delivering on the promise that a lot of people saw. This guy can play.
He can play. He's been playing. You've been pointing for the past 5 minutes. What were you going to say over there, Charlie?
Also, Bader's only under control for the next year and a half. You never know what's going to happen after next year. So I do think it's a smaller sample size, but you're watching Dylan Carlson, and if he is your center fielder for the foreseeable future, I think you're okay with that that being the case. By the way, did you know Major League Baseball, they don't test for marijuana? Did you know that?
I think the minors they do, right? But no.
I think I was looking that up because I remember back in the day saying that the rule used to be that they tested in the minors and then they didn't. And the players all joked about that. Essentially, once you got to the big leagues, you could kind of do whatever you wanted. But then 2019, the union took marijuana from its list of banned substances and they treat it like alcohol. This is a 2019 article I'm reading from. But opioids, cocaine, other drugs is in the new treatment-based approach to drug use. But they look at marijuana and they treat it as alcohol under their CBA.
Same as I think the NHL, which they still test for it. So they'll still have it. And they keep an eye on how much THC you have in your levels. And if you're under a certain amount, they ain't going to mess with you. If you're over that certain amount, they will call you. Not the MLB, but the Players Association and the doctors will call you and say, hey, can we talk? And then they'll ask you to go on a program or whatnot. But the organization has no idea, HIPAA laws, whatever. So it's hush-hush. Although they do know, because they're going to find out one way or the other. But they can't do anything.
Unfortunately, you can't keep a secret anymore. So
that's what I'm saying. And so they'll know, and you might have to go in a program and get piss tested every other day, which is a pain in the ass to do. Trust me on that. But I think they treat it just like they do with the NHL. You have to be under a certain amount of THC, or else they will call you in. Go ahead.
But I don't believe baseball even tests for it.
Well, they test. If they're going to test, they're still going to know what's in your piss. They're just not going to do anything about it.
The funny thing is,
why wouldn't you know?
They used to be, if you were on the 40-man, you did not get tested.
Yeah.
And so you could have a teammate in the minor leagues who was ripping and having a positive test but had no repercussions. But if you were a minor league player, not on the 40-man, you got busted. Like
that
Alex
sucks.
Reyes, he
got 50 games, didn't he? Mm-hmm. But imagine being in the minors, grinding it. You just want to get your mind right, and you can because you got a 50-gamer. But up in the show, you could do it. It's so goofy.
So this is from 2019. Under the updated policy, players will be tested for fentanyl, cocaine, and synthetic THC in random drug tests. Players who test positive will be referred for treatment before being disciplined.
Yep. See?
What is that, like K2 or something?
No. Remember that crap that came out in the gas stations and people overdosed on it? It looked like catnip or whatever. Nasty ass stuff. If you're getting anything at a gas station and get your mind right, besides booze, you got a problem. Just so all y'all know.
Do you see what the mandatory treatment is? They give you 3 bags of Funyuns.
Anywho, the deal is, I think that it's synthetic would be like the vape pen stuff where they put it into a, I don't know. Look, I don't know, but you're okay if you're smoking weed in the MLB.
Lenny Lipschitz.
What? Who is that, by the way, Jimmy? Who is that?
Lenny Lipschitz.
No, but that's a real name, isn't it? And it's somebody?
It's not someone. It's Lenny's a real name and Lipschitz is a real last name. It's no one in particular, but it made Seth panic because he thought I cursed.
Oh, it's so funny.
Sounds like an accountant.
It does.
I'm going to look him up.
A bad
I
accountant.
try not to stereotype.
Remember, Richard Christie used that name on some of those prank calls. Okay, 855-282-8255. Get him in. Sanderson, by the way, you won that $25 gift card. I know you're down in Florida toe dragging them Cougars, but once you get back, you're going to have 25 bones to go to the post and get them cheesesteaks, baby. God, I'm already starving. Here's the deal. Have you guys ever seen Twitter accounts saying Cardinals reach out for Juan Soto? Doubt it will happen, but would you do that deal, and who would you put in that deal? Juan Soto, I like him.
Juan Soto.
Is that one of those? Yeah, I love him. Is that one of those things that has Burleson's name in it? Is that one of the rumors?
He's in everything lately, Burleson. Every rumor.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Soto in this lineup. That guy can crush.
He's got a cool swag to him.
Let's look it up just to entertain the idea.
We're going to entertain y'all.
So Soto is a free agent 2025. So you would get, 2.5 more seasons out of him? You get this year, 23, 24, and then he's probably going to make $40 million per year-ish.
Dang D dog.
I'll tell you what deal I like that was also thrown out there, I believe, by The Athletic. And it fills the need or the gap that we talked about yesterday, which is not just a starter for 2022, but for the foreseeable future, somebody who could start a playoff game you're feeling good about. And that's Pablo Lopez of the Marlins, who has 2.5 years of control. That's, to me, that's the perfect buffer window. If you're saying, hey, Waino, we love Waino, by the way, but he's 40. And Jack Flaherty, he's banged up. We'll get to that. He's not going to pitch till late August. Who knows what happens next year if he's healthy? And, oh, by the way, it just doesn't feel like a guy who's going to be here long term. Pablo Lopez, if you're able to get a front end of the rotation starter who's here for at least 2.5 years, that gives you a nice gap to maybe restock at the minor league level for the next couple of years.
That guy can pitch. That
He's
guy
spicy. What's up?
Who did you give up for him?
Well, I saw the Gracefo and Burleson pairing. I don't know if that gets it done, but I think you're certainly in the neighborhood.
Well, when you're dealing with that team, you never know what's going to get it done. So that could be enough. I think he would be a perfect guy, but aside from adding to the lineup, which a guy like Soto would do, to me that's the priority. You need another starter, and I'm hoping it's a guy like him as opposed to just a guy who is brought in. You know, like his stuff is really, really good.
I think also Mo gets it where if you make a deal, you can also get a quality reliever potentially thrown in there, make a little package, fill a couple needs.
You can also, I mean, you can get another decent bullpen arm somewhere else in a little side deal. Like that's the priority to me is you need another arm for the – because when guys get healthy, if O'Neill comes back and is even close to what he was last year, you're going to be fine. Bader comes back, it's going to extend your lineup. You're going to be fine offensively. That's not my major concern, even though we've seen nights where the offense is dead. I'm concerned about the starting rotation, and that's the thing I want to see them addressed first and foremost.
Fun fact. Flipper Bean chimes in. What's up, buddy? I haven't talked to you in a while, man. Kat, do you know if Katie Wu is related to Kenny Wu, the former Olympic figure? Oh, it's not a fun fact. He asked a question. Damn it. The former Olympic figure skater who joined the Team USA for the Junior Goodwill Games back in 1994. I thought he said she was related to him, but he asked if she was related to him.
Kat, you're an expert on that. Was that Lillehammer?
Lillehammer.
You know, it's funny because I was just going through my notes on that. No, I don't have the answer on that. I know she broke the story. I know she has broken a number of really, really good stories, and she's very good
at what she does.
Yep.
Very professional.
Is. Big fan.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm just wondering, because Albert Pujols, it sounded like he had a scheduled Instagram post ready to go.
Ready to go.
Does that
with
happen?
a graphic?
Yep.
Well, I know you can schedule tweets and all that. I'm not a big Instagram person, but I'm sure you had the art department.
Oh yeah.
You had a nice graphic made, ready to go, and a cat got out of the hat.
I don't
Those
think
damn cats.
And I don't think it was his doing because
The feral
he
cat.
said he apologized. You know, he apologized to Major League Baseball or something. I guess this was a MLB thing that they kind of coordinated this, and now the cat got out of the hat.
That cat, it's an outdoor cat. Those outdoor cats. Why get a cat and put it outdoors? Too many predators. What are you doing? What are you doing with an outdoor cat?
Because you don't want it in your house.
Yeah, but then don't get a cat then.
No, I agree.
Yeah, no.
My neighbor growing up, we've talked about this. She was the cat lady.
My cat's not allowed to go outside. Not at all. I left the door open the other day and I came home and she sprinted back in and I'm like, oh God.
By the way, though,
panic mode.
Speaking of the whole deal where the Cardinals, if you're going to have a real Cardinals team that's going to make a run, you need that gimmick. You need Happy Flight. You need Rally Squirrel. You need Feral Cat. Remember Rally Cat?
Yeah, like
you need Carp
that dude
Salsa.
up.
And now I think Rally Sage. We got it.
Yeah,
that's what we needed this year.
Nasty Sage. Gio chimes in. Did anyone else see the guy chiseling the Pujols statue outside of Busch after taking sole possession of the Cardinal extra base hit record? ? Oh, he's going to get that statue. He's going to get that. Jackie boy, I'm hearing rumor that Piranha's going to Tampa. Yeah, Andy tweeted that out. We talked about that yesterday.
Tampa?
Not necessarily Tampa, but he's probably not going to resign with the Blues. And then people are complaining, and we'll get into that in a second.
Disgraceful.
We'll get Jimmy ain't
Separate
happy.
segment.
Jimmy ain't happy. We're going to get into that a little later because there's a couple other things.
If we're staying Cardinals, let's not lose sight of the fact that they got a couple of wins and the sage is flowing free and easy.
Nasty.
But now you got the Dodgers in town.
Oh, boy.
They're going to face some good pitching in this series.
It was nice to see the struggling guys like Dickerson and Newbar come through last night. Michaelis pitched great. Overall, good night by the Cardinals. Yeah, Newbar hit a bomb. You got that?
I sure do.
Let's listen.
Here you go, buddy.
Let's go.
To deep right. Welcome in, Mr. Kelly. One pitch and a bomb into right for Newbar.
You know what? Like some of these cats, man, and they're playing for the Cardinals. And I'm just telling you, when you hit a home run for the Cardinals at Busch Stadium, there's not much like it. It's hard to replicate that. All the fans, the atmosphere. I don't know.
You know what I love about Newbar?
Remember how good it is here, all you. Just remember.
Newbar is energy.
Clarity.
Newbar is always smiling.
Yeah, man.
Newbar is always out there. If he makes a catch, he's pointing to Carlson in center. He's happy. He's bringing energy. He's on the bench. He's good for morale.
Yeah, man. Everybody notices that stuff.
Every Cardinal on that team loves Newbar. Like the veterans love Newbar. He is. He's just a good guy, positive. He hasn't been hitting the way he wants to, but maybe this will get him going again.
Question for you. Hey, Kat, any chance Yadi rejoins the team tomorrow for his 40th birthday?
Ooh.
What's going on?
Let me check my...
What's going on?
Let me check my crystal ball. Shake it up.
Text him real quick.
It says, get back to me later. That's what my That's what my 8-ball says.
He's working down there. He's working out.
40th birthday. Congrats.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, man. Let's see here. The cat out of the hat. Never heard that one. Not too many people have heard that one, Jackie boy. For Soto, question mark, I'd give up Bader, O'Neill, and Burleson, and maybe McGreevy. I wouldn't think twice about it. Big boy Gio chimes in with that deep voice.
A Juan Soto package is going to be one of the larger prospect hauls probably you've ever seen.
Yeah. Did you guys...
For 2.5 years, that guy?
He's good, man.
He's
Does he still like grab his crotch and stuff at the plate? I'm just saying.
So the deal that I proposed, and a lot of times management will, consider it, I'd offer him Newt and Capel, and that should get her done.
Yeah. Come on in.
Newt, Capel, Packy. Does that get it done?
That'll get it done. I don't know if I want to do that. I like Packy a lot.
TJ McFarland?
Yeah.
As a rental?
Welcome back, TJ.
Welcome back.
He was activated yesterday.